Hello and welcome to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, episode 154. My name is Meg and I will be your host. You're joining me after a long hiatus as I have started grad school in February of this year. So it's been very busy, I've been very overwhelmed, and I'm very happy to find some time at the end of my spring break to just kind of gather a few things together and share them with you. I am drinking Bones Coffee Company in the Mocha Fudge. I got the deal when they were doing sales on all their Christmas colors. So, colors, every time. Flavors. And so I am drinking the Fudge, Oh Fudge, which is based on a Christmas story. So I have that one and just a little bit of cream, and I am drinking it out of the cutest mug. So I got this on the second day of grad school. My friend Ashley gifted it to me and I have used it every day since. So it's now the end of March and I am still every day using it. One, it's huge, which is exactly how I like my coffee. Nice big mug of coffee. Also great for tea and chai, and yes. But yeah, so the mug is absolutely adorable. I'm not sure where she got it, but it is machine washable and I can microwave it, so perfect. And it did highly help me, inspire. I like mood. When I knit things, I like the project bag and the stitch markers and the music and the movies and the audio, but like whatever I'm doing, I want it to all go together. Love when it all just boops right together. I watched a lot of Star Wars when we were working on the Star Wars book. A lot of Star Wars. So today is going to be an episode where I am going to leave out a lot of the text on the screen, a lot of the editing, the intro. I am just going to take this straight from here to the iMovie on my phone, cut it up where I've coughed or dropped something, and then just bloop it right up into, send it to the internet, and leave it at that. I am still trying to get a lot done, even though it is spring break. It's now the only time that I've had to properly cook things and laundry. The Christmas tree is still up, whatever. So, yeah, the fatigue has been real during this session. So I have been just kind of handling things as gently as I can on myself. But yes, so it will be the meat of the episode, and then we'll just away. And with that, let's move right in. I have been hosting a Kal over the last couple of months. That was the Unicorn Kal 2020, which was hosted with Nina of This Old Knit, or Ine, on Instagram. I have pulled 8 winners. So the first 3 will receive a prize in the mail. So the Instagram names of them are, I feel like I should have some glasses to make this like studious. Bailey Rose 28, aliciamooseknitting, and dearemmarae. So these 3 have won a prize, one of which is going to be a unicorn ornament that was provided as a prize, which is really exciting. And then we have everybody who has won patterns from me. So if you want to get in touch with me, anyway, is fine. If you don't use Ravelry or are not using Ravelry on principle, that is fine. I will send it to you however you like. Typically email is good. So here we go. We have Miri Yummy _W, Joannasteenbergen, craftymystic, Red Rabbit 8584, and Suki Chan 33. All right, so all of you have won any pattern of your choosing from my shop. There are 53 of them, and anyone you want is yours. So please go ahead and get in touch with me either below this video, or you can grab me on Instagram, links below this video. I will also be doing all of those names below this video. And what else? All of my show notes are So everything in there for you. So that was the Unicorn Kal, which was super fun. Thank you to everyone who participated. It was so much fun seeing all of your prizes come in. I know Nina pulled prizes earlier than I did, but it was just, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. It's been a very overwhelming beginning of the year for me, so thank you. Other than that, no Kals going on right now, hardly any shop updates. Again, pulled way back with the yarn. I thought I would be able to do at least one club color monthly, and I made it 2 months and then just face planted. So that stopped real quick, but this week I have dyed up 10 skeins for an April colorway and 10 skeins for either a May or June colorway. So there will be a little bit of yarn going into the shop, and I'll see what I've got in the way of minis. I think I'm down to like DK minis basically. So since the yarn is sock weight or fingering weight, I don't think anyone would want a DK mini to go with it, but comments down below would be great. Other than that, that's been about it for prizes and such. So if I said your name, or if your name is down below, you can go ahead and get in touch with me. I saved your posts from Instagram onto my Instagram so I can find you later as well. So, all right, it's been a while. I had a lot of finished objects at one point. And of course I don't have a single crown. Oh, no, liar, where did it go? Oh, it's up there. Okay, it's worth it. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, so I have made 9 of these crowns so far. This is fitting I think she has about a 17-inch head. Maybe a little larger, but she's about a 17-inch head. I have a 22-inch head, and this crown is mine. This is my birthday crown. I picked silver for myself. I did the, like an easy crochet crown. I will link the pattern down below. It was a free pattern on a website that someone is hosting, they're posting on. It was pretty easy. It's pretty simple to adjust. It comes in like babies and a kind of like child to adult. I found that, I think it was about 54 crochet stitches, because you go this way first. So the rows, I think about 54 rows was good for my head, and like 48 was good for all of the toddlers I was working with. So that's about where we were. And then I made 2 for my neighbor. I gave 4 to my niece Q, and I'm working on what I'll make my other niece. And then I gifted 1 to another niece. It was a little lilac purple one for her birthday. And she also got the softy ice cream cone that I had crocheted back in the beginning of the year, or was that Christmas? I was doing a lot of crochet around Christmas. Was that Christmas, guys? January? Whenever I did Smila, the ice cream cone, that's the one she got. And, I made a yellow one, a little yellow one, and a teal one, which are upstairs. One is for like newborns, and one is for early toddlers. So none of the kids in my immediate circle fit that, which is why we're waiting a second. But yes, so I have this one. Q got a pink one, a yellow one for her bell costume, a pink one to go with her coat, a white band with blue to go with her Elsa outfits, and a teal one with a hair braid to go with her Elsa outfits. I don't know if she'll like the hair braid. I know the pink crown fits, so I don't know how the other ones fit. But anyway, all of that went to Q. I did take photos, so I will I insert them? Maybe I'll post about them. I think I have posted about them. If you're curious, they're on my Instagram. Yeah. So, what else? It's really cute. It's really fun. It's very easy. It does actually keep your ears warm. It's quite cold down here. I have since invested in my mom's heater, so she gifted me this from her house, and it does keep my space warmer in this corner, which is nice because it is cold in my basement. And yes, so I love this. I love this. I think this is Caron Soft Silver, and it's actually a little bit like, I don't know, shiny, so I thought it would look good as a crown for, yeah. So anyway, I'm a pretty princess and I get a crown. I made like 9 of these, and they're so fun, and they whip up so fast. Cannot go wrong. Other than that, my other finished object, which I have been leaving off of my blocker because I don't want to stretch it before the recipient gets it. I want to print a label today and send this off to her. So this is the No Show Sock pattern by Caron. Will be linked down below. I also linked it after I posted about this on my Instagram. I put the pattern download in my link tree. So if you go into my bio and you go into the link tree there and you just open it, it will take you to the No Show, there it is, No Show sock. And I did it with Felici worsted, which is like a DK worsted. I knit on a US 4 for the foot. I went down to a US 2 for the ribbing. I did a Fish Lips Kiss heel, which I enjoyed thoroughly, just popping that in, and it actually does fit pretty darn well. But she's got some stuff on the top of her foot that she's trying to avoid putting socks on. So I kind of did this way. But yeah, so I am super pleased with this. I kind of forget the colorway name. Whoa, that's on the ground. I kind of forget the colorway name. I think it was Magic or Wizard. No, I think Wizard was the one I made for Chippy, because I called it the Wizard Puppy Sweater. So this might be Magic. Yeah, but it's pretty cute. It's pretty darn cute, and it whipped up so fast. 2 days. The bottom flap whipped up really quickly, and I just did 1 by 1 ribbing around after I finished this heel. I could have obviously continued to knit to create a little bit more fabric if I wanted to, but I didn't. I didn't want it to be too high on her. I'm hoping it works at all, but it is very sweet, and I like the little stripes, and it cracked me up that they split, like, you know, the turn, and then the top is all blue and the bottom is mostly green. That was really funny to me. And then I hit a new color just as I started the ribbing, so I didn't have to change colors, which is nice. So yeah, it's this little like shoe boat. Super cute. Super, super sweet. So I am going to definitely, like, this is great. I added it to my queue and all that. I am definitely putting that in the gift works. Because having a easy, quick gift knit on file is perfect. All right, so, whoa, hitting things everywhere. After that, so week 1, I was working on my RBGT, which I'll bring up in a second. Week 2, I think I started February. This was Valentine's weekend. I started the Llama sweater. So this was my relaxation knit during any like long webinars that I was sitting through. But I also always have a sock on my desk. So I'm not sure the last time I showed it to you, but I have hit the heel and I am going up. I am basing this off of the last sock that I knit. So this is the last stripe. And if I pull it a little bit, yeah, I am like literally There we go. Yeah, so this is the cut. That's all I've got left to knit. It's ridiculous that it's taking this long, but I really should get it onto the ribbing before I get another call or something. So I have my Sugar Tots bag here with the sock just kind of like sitting here on the desk, so that if I have 4 seconds, I just knit 1 row, you know? Oh, maybe it takes me longer than 4 seconds to knit a row. It does, but you get the point. Like if I have, you know, just a minute or two to sit around, knit a row. So it's slowly but surely. I'm in no rush. Those were started as a Christmas Eve cast on, so it's totally fine. In my finished objects, I suppose, would be, yes, my Llama Love sweater. Also, I have found out that Llama Love sweater is already kind of taken on Instagram. I mean, like, not that you can't share hashtags, but I don't want it to be too confusing, so I might be adding in so the Llama Love sweater to distinguish, which then it would just be these. So I might try to do both, but I have knit this sweater. I started with a smaller size for my shoulders. I probably could have gone up one, but I started with a smaller size for my shoulders, so it's a bit of a higher neck than you might have if you choose a size that is actually going to fit. So this has a little bit of negative ease, just a little bit, on my shoulders, but then obviously I was concerned for my hips because I'm a pear, so I went ahead and cast on a little bit more around my underarms, and that brought my bust count up to the size that I would have been making. And then, did I increase it all? I don't think I did. I don't think I had to. So after that, I just went straight down the body and I did a split hem, which is over here, if you can see it. Yeah, a little split hem with my my hair clip on it to keep my bangs out of my face. Yeah. So a little hair clip, and what did I do? I used Bad Wolf Girl Studios. The pink is mine. It's ballet slippers. This one is not mine. This is Ritual Dyes, I think. But it was like a mini that I had left over, so I just wanted to see how it went. It's not bad. It's maybe not as much contrast as I was hoping, but it's really not bad. You can still see them. And then this guy was perfect. I think the white on pink really lended that whole Valentine feel for me. I almost did this tan, and I really don't think I would have been mad if I did. I almost did a tan from like one of them in here. And were I reconsidering, I think I would go tan. That would be fine. But yeah, so I used that Ritual Dyes again, and then the pink in the hearts. These look like little Legend of Zelda hearts. Anyone else? Like that blue? Little bar. Oh, it's so cute. And I held fingering weight double for the hearts up here and the hearts under, because I didn't have a pink that I was happy with that was DK weight or close enough to gauge. So I just went ahead and held the sparkly fingering weight double. Perfect. Worked great. I worked all of this up on a US 7. I work my ribbing on a 4. That is a personal preference. I did a 1x1 rib on my cuffs and a tubular sewn bind off, so you can see it rolls right over. Pew, pew, pew. What else? I did long sleeves. Look at me! I have noticed that, like, especially down here, I get cold. So wearing these are amazing. I'm very comfy. This was Mighty Stitch from Knit Picks in the fairy tale color. I'm appearing very red on my screen back here. It is a purple red. It's a purple red. Oh, things are clear. Okay. It's a purple red, so it's not red, but it's not purple. It's fairy tale. Mulberry, maybe? I feel like that's even too. Oh, no, not fuchsia. Magenta. Yeah, if I had to describe it, I would call it magenta. And I just did white. And the llamas actually do have stellina in them. You can't really see, but I can kind of see when I'm up close in person. It's not too bad. I don't think it bled. I don't think the pink bled into the white. They are both acrylics. I was, fingers crossed, I also washed it on cold, on delicate with a color catcher. What else? But I have noticed that the fibers themselves, the white fibers and the pink fibers, will kind of blend a little bit. So it looks like it was bleeding, but then if I move it, the whole thing moves. And obviously if it had bled, it wouldn't move. So all good there. I think Jippy really needs a collar to match me. And I also have a vision of a red one, like for the mini sizes, a red one with white llamas and tan pieces on it. Oh, there's a Jippy. But yeah, so I'm in love with them. I'm so in love with them. They're so cute. I've worn it a lot since I finished it. Gypsy. And I just, yeah, she's not coming back. Oh, maybe she is. I just have been like to death, absolutely to death. It's so comfy. It's nice and warm. It's really soft, really, really soft. And I did, where is it? I was concerned that I was going to run out because I only had 4 skeins, and really my yarn recommendation said I should have 5. I didn't. So I went ahead and I grabbed this bottom one, which is actually Knit Picks Kotlin, and it's very soft. In person, the colors look very similar. On camera or farther away in certain lighting, you can see the difference, but this does not bother me enough to rip it out and try to use up the little ball I do have left and see if that's enough. I'm good. This is fine. It blocked fine. When I did my cast off, I did make a note to do it a little bit looser so that when the cotton blocked, it would just drape nicely, and it does. So I had enough for this. I just did the whole thing for the sleeves. Again, I didn't do the ribbing as long as I probably would have gone a little longer, but I was concerned about having enough to finish the body off. So I think that's everything on this, but yes, I do have visions for mini sizes. I will get some testers on that soon. I just had some testers help me rework a frozen fractal version for the smallest sizes, because the last minis that I had don't go down as far. So this will be good. This will be great. I love it. I'm so obsessed. I wear it all the time. May 1st is the goal, so we are going on a little over a month until we'll have it released. I know May is an odd time for a wool sweater type of thing, but if you start in May and you're a slow knitter, you'll have it done by fall. So I knit mine in 3 weeks or so, but I was dedicated. And it was like the only thing I worked on at night for a while. Plus DK works up fast. I'm obsessed. I'm super happy. I hope you will be too. After that, I did go ahead and grab some Knit Picks Brava in the, is it Sky? No, this isn't the Sky colorway. Frozen? I keep calling it the Frozen colorway. I can't remember what it's called. Tranquil? No, Tranquil's greener. It's not Marina. Sorry guys, I got nothing. And I started another sock for my friend, and I just pittered out. It's so silly. I'm so like, I'm really I'm on the road again. I really should just dedicate myself to this today, and I should finish it. So silly. But yeah, so I was just trying to make even less of a toe so that she would have more room for the top of her foot. So I'll let you know how that goes. You'll probably see a photo if I send it off. In the meantime, I had cast on in my Stitching Plaza bag. I love the science bag. It's one of my favorites. I always use it when I knit things for Pat. And no matter how large the project is, I jam it in there. It's like a sock shawl bag, but like I am making it work. So in my pitch colorway, which is just a pitch black, named after Pitch from Rise of the Guardians, if anyone has seen or knows that one. That's what it's after. I have ends. This is my RBG tee, which I've been having fun calling it that, but I think I'm going to land on the name Professional Peplum, because it doesn't mean that you have to do it in black and white. I did for my own reasons, but you absolutely can do it in any color with any contrast color. So let's just throw it up here and just pretend for a minute. Boop. Yes. So we have this short little colorwork yoke. All of these little pieces in here could be beaded. I would highly recommend it. I thought of it later and I don't feel like sewing beads on, but if I were knitting this again right now, I would bead this upper row right here. I'll just get closer to you. This upper row right here, I would put beads there. I think it would be very, very sweet. I also considered putting beads here. I also considered putting beads here. So just some ideas when you get closer to it. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So this does have stellina. The white has stellina, and the black is 100% superwash merino. I am very pleased with the fit so far. I've been showing it off on Instagram, and it is a peplum. So it yeah, there you go. So it gets its little ruffles in there, and I'm still working. How much longer? Oh, I put this fun little space dude from Lindsay, Simply Serving, on there. Where is he? Come here. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. There we go. Cute as he. I love the paint that she used on the hood so that it's reflective. I think it's genius. She is genius. So I started working on it March 17th again. Yes, 16th. And I put this charm for St. Patrick's Day. So I know that from the 16th till now, that is how much I had gotten done. Not great, not terrible. I am now on a US 7. I was on a US 5, and that was taking a while. And now I've doubled my stitches. And so I am feeling for everybody that works in these kind of numbers in this thin yarn. It's dedication right there. It's worth it because they're gorgeous, but they take a while. What else? I'm really enjoying it. It's a nice veg out knit. I haven't tried it on since I properly peplumed it. I'm a little nervous. I'm excited. I don't know if it's gonna be as ripply as I want it to be. I don't know if I'm gonna need to like run a seam through the inside, put a little string that I would like tie. I don't know if I can get it over my head if I do that. Maybe I want to use really thin elastic and like loop that through so that it would go out, but then it would come back in. I got a lot of ideas, guys. I don't know yet. I've never made a peplum. I've never designed a peplum top. This is all new. I'm wildly unprepared for the day. Yeah, but I'm very pleased with how it's going so far. I think I have 5-7 inches left or something, and I just burnt out a bit on the black. But it's going. I'm pleased. I have to keep just reminding myself how wearable it will be. I do love colorwork knitting, and once it's over, it's a little hard to stay motivated. Hence why a lot of mine will go all the way to the underbust with color work. And I've seen some of you take my patterns and repeat things down the body. I feel you, but oof, so cute. It will be so wearable. I think I need another try on to spur me into that last bit. I also have been measuring current peplum tops that I own and enjoy the length of, and then like the length of this, and I'm trying to go back and forth and be like, okay, so this is X amount, I want this to be X amount too. So that's what I've been working on from February mostly. and I didn't add anything to my blanket. Then, because my Peplum top was taking so long, I cast on something new. So, as many of you know, Disney fan, like Moana, and I have been working on a Moana sweater. So I am going to show you parts of it. I am using Mountain Blue and Siren. If you can see that right now. That's part of the later pattern. So what have I shown on Instagram already? I just wanna see if I can get this. Yeah. So I have shown that much on Instagram so far, and I'm about to show Maui's hook, and then we'll get into the heart of Te Fiti, and now I'm in. I'm so excited. So I'm just gonna give you that little flash because I like revealing it in drips and drabs because I don't have a ton of content right now, and I definitely need it. But I will say for this bit, I have used tiny beads as the little heart of Te Fiti in the Ocean's Care. Oh my gosh. I can't even with the cuteness. Also, my stars went super weird. Like, they're supposed to go like this, and like half of them look like they're flat. I think they need to be pulled in this direction again. I don't understand why, but oh, that little bead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I used acrylic yarn for the white. I used my own radioactive for those guys, and I'm using my own Siren for these guys. I don't know if I'm going to do kits. I'd love to. I am not joking when I tell you I sit at this desk doing modules from like 10 to 6 every day. And then I go upstairs and I draw. Like, grad school is a lot of work and I'm enjoying it, but it's a lot of work. So it's also something that I did partially in my undergrad, but I have also been out of undergrad for 10 years. So muscle memory is in there, but I really gotta dig it out. It's like an excavation right now. So this has been amazing. I just want to keep it a little bit more secret, a little bit longer. And I haven't worked on it in 2 weeks because I cast on something else. Can you hear the wind chimes? I know. I am. Do we get into live stuff? I guess we do. It's been a lot recently. My mom got diagnosed with breast cancer. That was heavy. Luckily, it was extremely early on. She just had surgery and she is recovering well. They believe that they got everything, but she will still need to do a month of radiation. So just keeping her in your thoughts and prayers would be absolutely wonderful. And if you have any tips and tricks on how to survive an entire month of radiation, we'd love to hear it. We love to hear it. Yeah, so that's been extremely heavy on my soul. Of course it came, I found out the second week I was in grad school. Like, I don't do anything half measure, do I? So, that was big. And I just had, you know, friends like going through things, medical things, and like my heart was breaking for them. And like, oh my word, like it was just a lot. It was a lot at once. In the meantime, I've been casting on like crazy with like my bundles of joy here, and really they have been helping. Absolutely. And Gypsy too. She's great with snuggles. Like, I just absolutely love that dog. And many of you do too. So I appreciate that. So I want to, this is what sits on my couch right now. I cleaned in here, guys. I cleaned upstairs. I cleaned in here. There's a whole space for me to work out now. I can do my yoga. I could do lifting. I could do cardio. I could do anything I want right there. And I'm so happy. I just have to vacuum because it's a bit dusty, but I can actually breathe in a space. I have my weights. I'm very excited. So anyway, I cleaned this box out because everything was jumbled, and I emptied it all out and I shook it out, and then I put projects, you can't see, I have a bookshelf right here, like here, and there's about 2, 4, 5 project bags, like socks and the Dena shawl, which I'm debating frogging because, no, maybe not. Maybe I'll just start working on it in my summer break. I don't have the bandwidth to knit a Dena shawl because I haven't memorized it. The cables are not very hard, but you do have to pay attention. So I can't memorize it. It's so beautiful, but again, I cannot memorize it. So I'm like freaking out a little bit. Like, am I ever going to finish it? I want to because it's gorgeous and it's in my colorway. But I just absolutely don't have the bandwidth to knit the cables at the end of the day after all of this stuff I'm doing. No, I just need something round and round, which is what the RBGT has been. But yeah, anyway, so I had this guy in my stash since 2017. This is Stitch Studio by Nicole Earth Tone. And I got it at either Michael's or AC Moore. I can't remember. Oh, it's AC Moore. It's AC Moore. It says it over here. Find projects and inspiration on AC Moore. Machine wash warm, tumble dry, normal. It recommends a US 8, which is what I started with. It's 612 yards, 560 meters, and it's about 280 grams. So it's a big ball. And to stop it from tangling, I just put it in a plastic bag so I could put this in my purse and the outside wouldn't get as ratty. Yarn's always going to get a little bit loved, but if I could save it from getting too loved too soon, that was the goal. So so I started on a US 8 and that was working fine. Then I was like, but I feel like maybe the fabric isn't tight, but it could breathe. So I went to a 9. That didn't really seem to make a difference. That looked about the same. So I was like, let's try a 10. Now I'm on a 10. And this baby right here, so excited. This is a cardigan. I'm calling it Marilla, after Anne of Green Gables. This is specifically reminiscent of the color of cardigan that Marilla has in Anne with an E on the Netflix special. So that's what I've been naming it. It has a fun attached collar. I had a craziness in here. I gotta work on my directions if I'm gonna write this up, which I'd like to. It has an over the shoulder. It's gonna have the sleeve. Where's the, oh, this is the front. So there's the front and then the sleeve. Look at that. And I have been increasing, if you can, yeah, you can definitely say, been increasing to almost 200, I think, so that I have enough room around my hips. I want it to look like it has about the same amount of ease around my shoulders as my hips. So I just want it to flow, excuse me. Yeah, itching myself here. I've been having a blast with it. It's coming along really well. I can't say that the 8 versus the 10 is like an extremely different fabric. Perhaps the 8 is a little bit tighter, but both are soft, both are nice. I can't see through either, so I am going to proceed with 10, and I'm going to take gauge on that and work my math backwards from that while writing this up. But yeah, Marilla, I'm just, oh my gosh. So if I can, I'm gonna melt if I do this, but okay, here we go. So it kind of goes like this, where it goes up and over the shoulder. It's a nice fit under here for me. And then again, the front is all attached. If I flip this goes very high up on my neck, which I love. It really it touches almost my hairline under there, but it's all soft. So don't care. And it's coming out really well. I'm very excited. I am on the bottom ribbing today. So bottom ribbing, I can start a sleeve. I'm gonna do a long sleeve. So if you can picture, this is what I've got to go on the sleeve. But I am thrilled with this. I think it's gonna go really well with all my t-shirts and such like that. There's my dog. Hey Jibs, you want a cookie? Boop. So I'm really excited about that. And this has been since Sunday, the 21st. Today is Friday, the 20-something. 6th? Are we on the 6th? We're on the 6th. So that has just been my little bag here. I do have a second ball. I think we're just gonna see how far I can get with one. Like, it's definitely not as heavy, but there's like, I'm gonna do the ribbing and then we'll start a sleeve and we'll see how much I have left, and maybe I should weigh it before I start the sleeves just to see how much I use on one sleeve and see. I do have a second ball. Let me just say, I have a second ball, finish it that way. So I'm not concerned about it finishing. I'm just intrigued, I suppose. And with that, yeah, that's about it. That's about everything. Yeah. I did knit a blue Woolies Thick and Quick hat. Just like did a big brim and then just stockinette, like a fisherman's cap for Pat's cousin Craig. He came to visit for a very relaxed weekend, which was nice. But he's like bald, so I made him a hat. And I think I talked about it last time. Maybe I did. Maybe I talked about it last time. I think I did. Anyway, in other news, yeah, mom's thing was big. I got to hug my baby niece, little Rye. Oh my gosh, those chunky cheeks. I love her so much. So that was wonderful. I got to see my sister-in-law for like 20 minutes, but it was something. Yeah, that was very, very nice. That was last weekend. And we kind of like took care of my mom the week before that, the week leading up to that, grad school. So I started a degree in animation for grad school in February. I'm enjoying it, but it is definitely hard. Good kind of hard, but hard. And a lot of things are frustrating because I'm an online student. You have to wait for replies. You can't just look at your teacher and ask a question, or like lean over and be like, dude, how do you click blah blah? Like, I don't have any physical presence to kind of bounce off of. So that's a little bit harder. Overall, 10 out of 10. I really like my school. It's the Academy of Arts, San Francisco. And I mean, their program is really, really fun so far. So I'm excited to see where this takes me in my future career path. It's 6 semesters and I'm almost done one, halfway done one, sort of. So got 5 to go. And 2 of them will be summer semesters. So yeah. And the last one will be an internship. Apparently that's on me to set up. So I am already debating how I'm going to do that. But with the rate, like if I ask the teachers, I'm sure they'll have some ideas as well. Plus, you know, Bethesda Studios is local-ish. So Zen Games. Just thoughts, thinking ahead. So yes, I've been enjoying the studio down here. I have a drawing table, which has been amazing. Thank you, Dad. And my light box I haven't been using as much because my iPad, I've been doing a ton of drawing on my iPad, which has been fantastic. When I charge the iPad, the Apple Pen that I have goes on top and they charge together. So I've never had the pen die on me, which is fantastic as well. Yeah, and I set up like a nice little book nook over here with, it's my animation books, and then it's all my knitting books, and then my sign language books. So I just have a really nice little section of learning in my cabinet over here. And I guess I could try and just like turn it, right? Yeah, yeah. now you like can't even see it, but yeah, so like up here I've got my paperwork and the book nook is here. You can't really see it. It's not really meh. Yeah, it's still burning. I got my little candle on today. Feeling cozy. I missed you guys. I have. I promise. But it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Spring break week has been good. It's been needed. We got a lot of tidying done down here, which is great. And we took a little bit of time to like watch the Zack Snyder 4-hour movie, and I've caught up, and the dishes that are dirty are in the dishwasher and not in the sink. I dyed 20 skeins of yarn plus one that's due in 13 days. So like I'm, you know, breathing. I'm above water. I've got like right here, but I'm here. So I might see you in May. The end of my semester is at the end of May. So hopefully I will be able to pop in, podcast, show you a few things before then. I'm really hoping to get the RBGT done while it's still like semi-chilly, so that I could have a cute little like peplum top to wear while it's like warm cold, you know, where it's like it's not boiling but it's a little bit chilly, and like that would be okay. Plus the 100% superwash merino really feels like a cotton, like it's knitting like a cotton, so it feels like it would breathe and it would be soft and drapey and light, very light. But yeah, so that's everything. I've got some labels to print today. I have an Amazon return, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on that. We're like wrapping up some tax stuff. Definitely trying to get that in. And I've got some drawings that I really want to work on as well. I wasn't happy with my stagger that I had to turn in before I went on break, so would like to work more on that. It's been wonderful catching up with you. Oh my word, I don't have the buzzer. Well, reminding you to take it one cup at a time, no matter how large that cup may be. And I will see you next time. Bye.